Creepings, everybody, welcome back to SeriousCreeper's adventures in Deus Ex Mankind Divded. Last episode we used this little machine here to enter a virtual reality to find out that Jim Miller is kinda involved in a lot of these things and they're trying to blame Ark for all the bombings. Whoever he works with knows that Ark isn't responsible for those. Actually, you know what? My reticle is still a triangle. I guess I never noticed my reticle was a triangle. I thought I was just in a virtual reality mode. I just want to see what happens if I try this again. I guess I can't, huh? No. Okay. Fair enough. Uh-oh.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here? Yes. Definitely deflect.
Suppose I could ask you the same thing, Delara.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Well, I probably should say yes, considering she just discovered that I was in here as well. Plus, I want to have a new side quest.
Sure, I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Well, stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Leon was waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Well, I still don't quite believe that that's what she was doing here. You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Mandley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Wait, was Mandalay not the guy Miller just had a conference with? That we just watched? Or was that a different guy? No, that was Mandalay, no?
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No, I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
If we stay here, is Miller eventually gonna show up and then, you know, something's gonna happen?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
Well, I didn't get to ask about the other thing about the Vince Black stuff, evaluation, but I feel like the Manderley stuff seemed a bit more important. Okay, let's have a look at here at the missions and stuff. Full Praxis kit. Should I get that electric shield? Yeah, let's get the electric shield. Let's do it. So this is still like just physical damage, and we also will die slightly less often maybe from getting shot at. Just to double check this here. Main mission. Oh yeah, we don't actually have a main mission right now. But it was Mandalay, right? The guy that we just watched. Again, I'm terrible with names, so okay, I don't want to do this right now. But if you want to scan it, I guess there it is. And then story items, probably Jim's card. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure these little notes are gone. Okay, cool. So our current side missions then are it's just this one, right? The Wynn's office thing. Okay, is this office up here? Yes, okay. Well, let's go check it out. Everything's super suspicious. We've been in here before too. We like, yeah, took all of his stuff from his vault over there. And I'm guessing there might be a new email on here now. There is indeed. Maybe even two. I'm not quite sure. Okay.
I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
Okay, so Vincent Black and D. Novakova. That sounds really familiar, no? Is that the gang leader? I'm not sure. It is not so easy for me. Oh wait, do you have any information? It's not so easy for me to betray my husband. I have your ticket, Berlin, one way. Then we have a deal. Meet me at the Red Queen in 1 hour. Why so long? The Red Queen is a dangerous place for this kind of business. I have one other thing to take care of. Do you want this over with or not? Fine, I will be waiting. D. Who is that person? We definitely know that name. Vince, our people in Moscow confirmed that the Dvali are shipping unlicensed augs out of Czech Republic. We suspect the majority of leaving via unmarked trucks, but it's difficult to know for sure right now because it's definitely looking like some of the police are taking backhanders to look the other way. I think we've read this before. Okay, Winston, where are you? So Winston never showed up, so I don't know. Maybe, I wonder if he disappeared. It's also D. At the that's the Dvali, right? Dvali gang. At the Red Queen, or if he disappeared somewhere.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Somewhere else. Let's try find out. This guy is so relaxed. It almost looks like it's just this normal standing animation and they just like put him sideways onto the couch, you know?
Adam.
Yes.
Dana's heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
Okay, that's like over there. Meet with Janus. Well, let's do this first. I'm guessing this is not related to that information we need. Hopefully. So we can just go do this first. Haven't been here in a while. The noisy place. Maybe not so noisy anymore. That's weird. Why is there no music now? That's super weird. What a nightclub. Without music. Totally awkward. Okay.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. Oh, there's a party going on here, huh?
My favorite color is black. What about you?
Okay, so she's that.
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
Okay. Should we bluff? Let's do this one. Let's be honest.
I know about your meeting. And I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was, why I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not Diwali. Though I should have known right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Vlesta runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
I guess so.
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
Come on.
Okay. You look stylish. A little bit suspicious still. I don't know. Should she be trusted? What do you drink? Man, you guys really need to like turn on the music again. This is like awful.
Talara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Diwali op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's alright.
Yeah, probably not. I do have a feeling that she's gonna die tonight. You probably got followed.
I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlesta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation? Why?
I agreed to sell out my husband in exchange for a new life. Vince and I were still negotiating the details. You are looking for Vince, trying to pick up his trail. I guess I am negotiating with you now.
Okay, makes sense.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Would you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Vlesta knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
He's so dead, unfortunately.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Vlesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious, eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure, to have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
What you do with the information I sell you is up to you. All I care about now is starting over.
All this sneaking around, exposing your husband's criminal activities. How much danger do you think you're in?
I don't know. I was scared waiting inside that damn club. Paranoid. But I think the worst is over. I'll be out of Prague within the hour and he'll never see me again. Assuming you can pay, of course.
Okay.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Okay. Gift train ticket. Oh, we bought... Oh yeah, we got a train ticket from somewhere, right? Okay.
Here. The ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank.
Hey, the
The
bank.
code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, cool. I don't remember where we got that train ticket from, but I do vaguely remember that we did in fact find a train ticket at one point. Is there something in here still? Nope. I don't think we've been in this little corner in a while. Okay, so this is the Palisade Bank. It's a little map. Is there anything on the back? Vern's Jewels. Okay. So there's the bank, there's the plaza, and then somehow there is something there. Is that maybe... Could that be that door we've seen? Oh,
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into. I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Huh, maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
I wonder if that's the door, like... There was sort of like a locker or something near the bank where the that clock shop exploded. I don't quite remember exactly what happened there, but I don't think we had access to it. Also, I wonder if that lady is involved in, like, getting rid of Vince. She sounds like she might be working for some of these people that she shouldn't be working for, you know? I don't know. Sounds suspicious. Alright, here's the bank, and we have to go over here. Oh, there's that number again. Yeah, this is not the place I thought about. That's something else. We've been in here already, interestingly enough. So, break a use. Did we not? What was this for? Is that a person? Almost look like Alex. Who is this?
Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Vlasta sees you here, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta's not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivier. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you're not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's gotta be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
I have some idea, yes. Her augmented eye is so cool.
Golem was hell. It is hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible.
If you believe that, then you have to leave. I promised Vince I would follow the rules. If Laster finds you here, he'll get paranoid and call off our deal. And then he'll call Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obvut. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
I don't know, man. Well, yeah, I don't really care too much about the situation. Caring as like, I don't, you know, if that's what you want to do, then I don't know.
I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black. What else can you tell me about your dealings with him?
You pay these cops in Golem a lot of money and they get you to Vince's apartment. Then you pay Vince. Then Blaster comes to pick up the cargo, so then you pay Blaster. Blaster and Vince, they had some kind of fight about money, about the location of this place. Blaster's men blindfolded me and brought me here, and told me to wait. It's Blaster! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on any of them.
I need to meet Kat at the club by 9.
Oh, hi.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
Oh boy, things are getting a little bit crazy. I heard that car like parking outside too, and I was like, oh shit, are they coming? And I thought, oh, maybe it's just ambient sound, but nope, it was actually them.
I'm looking for Vince Black. Tell me whatever you know about him and we don't have to have a problem here.
He's not a threat to you. He just wants to know about Vince.
Whatever you're going to do, Vrasta, do it quick.
You wanna know about Vince? Sure, no problem. Vince and I work together. He used his agency contacts to get me merchandise. Keep Interpol off my back. But then Vince got greedy. And so I shot him in the face. Like this.
Like this, kinda? Oh god. Wow, okay, okay, that didn't work. Damn, man, they do so much damage on this difficulty.
Hey, pay attention.
That kind of worked better. There's still a guy up here though. There he is. Alright. No one had to die. Those grenades, I just remembered while I was reloading that I still had them. Is he talking? It's kind of creepy. Alright, buddy. Let's go down here. Let me show you your friends. Careful with the stairs. Don't hit your head. Well, we took out Vlasta. It's probably pretty good. Take all this stuff, at least what we can take. Alright, are you good? I'm sorry. I guess you don't get your right now, do you? I was thinking maybe I should okay, she's fine. Now that I'm reloading, maybe I should try a different option, but nah, we should stick to what we chose.
I can't believe you. What am I supposed to do
I'm
now?
sorry.
You didn't want to be stuck inside a truck with those men.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Whatever promises they made, they were never gonna keep.
You don't know that.
It's an educated guess. Look, whether or not they would have come through for you, it doesn't change who they were and what they were into.
You stopped one delivery. That's not going to win whatever crusade you think you're on. There are a million other ways to move illegal merchandise out of this city. But there was only one way I knew of for people like me to get out of here. And he was it! I think you should leave. You obviously got what you wanted.
She's so mad. Yeah. I don't know. I still feel like, yeah, going with those people probably not the best idea. And yeah, we definitely have been in here as well. But who knows? Maybe they would have kept the end of the deal, But I guess we'll never find out. May as well take your pistols, I guess. Did I loot you? Yes. Wait, but Vlad isn't... So, I'm confused. Again, I'm terrible with names, remembering names. That's always an issue I have. But isn't Vlasta the boss of the Diwali? Or was it someone else? I thought Vlasta was the name. I don't know. Maybe not. Because otherwise, if that's the boss down there, we could just shoot him and bam. Took him all out. Not really. Oh, hello. Are there girls in here? The Red Queen, huh? Let's deactivate the alarm. Nope, just a gun. Tactical shotgun. Alright. So Vince Blank is quite dirty, I suppose. Let's go to his apartment. I just found a pocket secretary in this garbage bin. Viktor Marchenko. Here's what we know. Born 1991 near blah blah blah. Okay, left school, ran into trouble in 2011. Shows up again. So it's kids and wives, no one knows what happened to them. Viktor Marchenko's a big guy, right? The muscly dude with all the machine parts, I think. Augments, that's what they're called. Jeez. Okay, we've been in here as well. This apparently is where he meets, downstairs in this room. Is anyone here? TV still on. Ah, well.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
Is he eating a rat?
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person tries to be two things at once. Sometimes he ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
I'm guessing this is like, their way of saying that he's a rat or something. What? Stiletto? Is this gonna pop up as a story item or something? There we go. Vince Blank was a double agent tangled up in a double life. I don't know exactly what got him killed or why, and I'm starting to think I never will. Oh, I see. So he wasn't actually like bad. Yeah, he was a double agent. That's for some reason I somehow missed that point. So I guess he just like pretended to be them. New psychologist. Don't like the new psychologist. She's asking questions about us, getting a little too interested. Probably goes into our office when we're not there. I changed the code to the safe just in case. Okay, well, I already opened this one, so. But it's cool that you can find this in here as well. Yeah, okay, well, he's dead. That's that then, I guess. Does this complete the entire side quest though? I suppose it does, huh? Yeah. Well, I guess next time we'll meet with with Janus, but we still have to... hey, why is this gone now? The drop-off point. Oh, the thing I just found. That was the drop-off point from Marchenko. Right. That was what she dropped off. I see. Okay, cool. But yeah, next time we'll do that. We'll hopefully get to meet Janus. That should be interesting. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.